Earlier today, I found myself asking a central question. If not God, then who? If not God, then who? There's been a lot of craziness in my life going on, a lot of stuff I can't even make sense of, a lot of things that I don't even know why or how, and I close my eyes and I'm like, what is this? What is this? Right? And sometimes I feel like it's all a joke, it's all a game, and I just want to pack my bags up and go somewhere far off and just say to heck with everything. But every day, I have angels sent my way. People may not even know it, but that's how I view it. Earlier today, I was taking a walk. I was feeling kind of stressed. I took a walk. And I was even gonna end my walk early, but I said, you know what, let me just keep on walking. I ran into two people who are also walking, and they ended up inviting me to walk along with them, and they started sharing career advice, strategies, things like that. And before you knew it, I had a new job opportunity that opened up. You understand? So I must ask, if not God, then who? They also let me know about a restaurant I should go to that was having $6 happy hour, right? And I was kind of like, man, I've been eating out so much. I definitely need let me see if I can get a meal or something that's not as expensive what I've been eating. And there they let me know about them $6 happy hours. So I must ask myself, if not God, then who? When I get to the restaurant, I eat the food, it's filling, it's good. And as I'm leaving, a magazine catches my eyes, a general magazine. And I'm like, oh, that looks kind of cool. I pick it up and I open up the magazine and I start seeing more opportunities in the magazine, because maybe it was a restaurant that I'm interested in, or a career path that I'm interested in, and I'm thinking, oh, maybe I could try partnering with this person. Or there are these groups that are advertising, right? Or even there was something about web design, and what's funny was the post wasn't even directly about web design, but because I took interest in the business and I looked up the business and I saw who made the business's website, then from there I looked up who made the website, and that company has a list of jobs and a list of careers that I'm like, oh, maybe this is something I could transition to, or maybe I could learn something in this space, or it just opened up a lane for me. So I have to ask myself, if not God, then who? Because how did I end up on a walk with people who led me to a restaurant that had a magazine that had job opportunities? How does that happen? The question still remains, if not God, then who? So this is my plea to anybody who feels like stuff is so crazy. You gotta know that the big man, he has not forgotten about you. He is still there. He is still working, okay? And you have to keep your eye open. You always have to keep your eye open. Because I'm telling you, there's a little opportunity here and there. As I'm leaving the restaurant, the magazine caught my eye. You understand what I'm saying? And something said, grab it. And I took it. And I opened it. And when I sat down, opened it, I said, dang. No wonder something was pulling me to that magazine, because there's something there for me. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't want you to give up, but I also want you to keep your eye open, because sometimes the way God works, it's not always going to be obvious. It's not always going to be, hey, here is the roadmap. It's not always going to be like that. But there's going to be somebody who says something. There's going to be a sign, maybe a little flyer as you're as you're walking to the bus. Pay attention to that pole that has all the flyers, because that might be something for you. Pay attention to, if you're on a website and you see somebody, this group created the website, pay attention to that company. If you see that old man at the park who sit every day reading his book, why don't you sit down and ask him a couple questions? Ask him about his book. He might know somebody. You understand what I'm saying? It's not always going to be obvious. But you gotta put yourself in position. You gotta let God know, hey, I'm ready. Okay? You gotta let God know, hey, I'm ready. Hey, I'm willing. Hey, I'm able. Lead me. And then you gotta keep your eye on. You gotta keep your eye on you. You gotta stay open, stay vigilant. Okay, and it's gonna be a process. I'm not even fully where I want to be. I'm not even fully where I need to be. But even in the midst of it, I still have to give gratitude to the Most High. I still have to be thankful. I still have to recognize, because if not God, then who? Because sometimes I go, how is it that I took a walk and I ended up with so much more opportunities than what I had in the morning? How is that possible? How is it possible? Does that even make sense? That I was at a restaurant that had magazines, and I looked at the magazine and I grabbed one and took one? And when you looked at the pile of it, most people aren't taking it. So there's this big old pile. So I could have said, well, okay, there looks like it's not popular with people. Because if not God, then who? So he's working. He's out here. He is active. He is active. He is alive. Don't let anyone let you think otherwise. He is active. He is alive. And he's sending angels like it's nobody's business. And you are assigned angels in your life as well. So they are guiding you throughout the day. If you looking lost, how do I do this? Angels. I need my angels around me. God, I need you here. God, can you show me this? God, can you lead me here? God, can you bring me this? So if not God, then who? If not God, then who? And you got to stick to it, because not every day, I'm telling you, yesterday I felt really amazing today. And then earlier today, I was like, ooh, I didn't feel as good. But I remember it. I said, there are tools that I have that I can use to bring myself back. I know I love to dance. So if I can find a little space, I might dance for a song, get my energy back up. I know I have Psalm 23. So I keep Psalm 23 on me. I take deep breaths. I go outside. I stretch. These are things that you can use to reclaim yourself when it gets kind of heavy. And then you remember, he's here. He's working. Because when you clear your mind, you can hear him better. You understand? You can see him better. You can assess things better. You understand interactions better. You don't just go, oh, that was some nice lady who, happened to just tell me this information. Oh, that's cool. No, you go, oh, I got this information. How can I use it? How can I actualize it? Because that information was given to you for a reason. You understand? So, I'm headed to bed. But I have to ask myself, if not God, then who? And I have to be grateful no matter what the heck is going on. I have to be grateful. I have to be grateful. I have to. I have to really say I am truly blessed that I woke up today and I decided to go for that walk, because I met people and I got opportunities. And I saw new lanes, or I saw ways, a different way to get to the vision that I didn't see before. So if not God, then who? You understand? So that's really the message. That's really the message and the thought process. And I just have to be grateful. I have to be grateful. And my prayer for you, anyone who watches this, is that the next time you step outside, you see the opportunity and you see the doors and you pay attention to the signs and you look up and you say, thank you, God, because if not God, then who? All right. So y'all have a good one. And let's keep doing the work. Let's keep our eyes open. Let's keep seeing the angels, believing in the angels, believing in God's power. Because I'm telling y'all, he's active. He's active. He is active. Okay. Thank y'all. Bye.